Welcome to the third part of the history of the Americas. If you haven't seen parts 1 and 2 already, then please visit my channel and watch them. By 1635, the Dutch have pushed hard into present-day Brazil, once colonized by the Iberian Union. Also, the Danish grow their colony in Greenland. In 1640, the Iberian Union breaks up into Spain and Portugal. Also, Sweden sets up a colony on the Delaware River. Can you see it? How about now? Now, yeah? In 1650, Portugal pushes back onto the land they formerly lost from the Dutch. 1655, the British take Jamaica from the Spanish. By 1670, France grows their empire. Also, England grows their empire and takes Dutch and Danish colonies in North America. Basically, everyone grows their empire. The British have seized land around the Hudson Bay too. In 1680, France grows their empire even more. In 1690, France pushes deep into the American South up to the Gulf of Mexico. 1700, Portugal gains some more land. 1710, Portugal gains some more land. 1920, France is heard pushing hard into the American continent. 1732, the British colonized Georgia, the last of the 13 colonies to be colonized. In 1750, Portugal gained some more land. It's 1754 and some big things are going on. It includes King George III. It's this guy if you ever wanted to know. You see, the colonists were getting cramped and they crossed into French and native territory to save land. King George said, "Guys, seriously, stop. You're gonna get yourself into a war, don't you realize?" The colonists replied, no, we're not. "Hey, you know what?" said King George. "I'm gonna draw this line on the map and you have to settle east of it. Deal?" No, I'm not listening to you." "Okay, I warned you." When France saw that colonists were coming into their land, they called their Native American allies and started the French and Indian War. The war wasn't too long, and the British even won. France was kicked out of North America, and Spain and Britain split the land equally. Even though the British won, the war cost a lot of money, and British needed the money back. So they taxed the colonists on everything from paper cards to sugar. Some even had to house and feed British troops. This angered the colonists, so they just rejected all the taxed items, and the British soon got sick of it, and they repealed the taxes. The British did a surprise attack on Boston in the March of 1770. It became known as the Boston Massacre. 5 colonists died in the event. This started a full-fledged war, and the colonists could only do one thing: fight for independence. I'm not going to go into much detail here. Basically, the colonists won and founded the United States of America on July 4, 1776. The Declaration is signed and everything is happy. For the next 40 years, that is. I'm gonna do this video in parts. Part 4 is coming up. Please subscribe, like, and share.